My name is Brandy Creminger. I'm a sixth grade science teacher, and this is my fourth year with Open SciEd. I have Emma here. She's a sixth grade scientist, and this is her first year with Open SciEd. Emma, what do you do when your classmates are absent?
We have a discussion about what we learned, and if I haven't showed them the notes already, I will show them to them.
Is this a hard process?
No, because we're committed to our community.
Since our norm is we are committed to our community, we as a class take responsibility for the absent students. I'm a part of that community, but the scholars make up the majority of that community, so they have a big responsibility as far as catching their classmates up when they are absent. I established this norm at the beginning of the school year. Early on, I ask who were absent the day before and give them time to have a quick discussion with their table teams. They share notes if needed, and they discuss key ideas from the day before. It's become an automatic procedure, and most scholars do it without prompting. Since we're an AVID school, we also have a procedure built into our routine called the Do Now routine. I utilize questions from the navigation routine or key ideas from the day before on those Do Now questions. So the expectation is that they collaborate as a table team and come to a consensus on the answer, which isn't always the same, doesn't always have a right answer. It depends on where we're at in the unit. But their job is to come together as a consensus in their table team and write down the answer, and then we share out table teams. So they use that time to catch each other up and make sure that they exchange notes, key ideas. Tricky part comes in if a student is absent more than a couple of days. So at that point, I partner them with another scholar who's in their study skills class. Study skills is a class we have that's separate from science. It's similar to a homeroom or a study hall. But I partner them with somebody in their study skills class, and then their job is one day that week they need to get together during study skills and go over the notes, go over the key ideas, go over the lesson questions in their progress tracker in order to catch up. They're responsible for catching them up during that time. I check in a couple days to make sure that it actually happened, because sometimes they're forgetful and it doesn't happen. So I do double check with students that have been gone for long periods of time. They're responsible for catching up outside of class, but for the most part, they're catching up during that Do Now navigation routine time, and it's pretty automatic at this point.